Good morning. Welcome to the dsm-firmenich World Mycotoxin Survey for 2024. I am Verdin Mark de Roma, and I am the Product Manager for Mycotoxin Risk Management for the Greater Asia Pacific region. I'd be happy to give you a sneak peek as well as some key insights into the Mycotoxin Survey for 2024, focusing on South Asia as a sub-region. Now, coming from the 2024 Mycotoxin Survey report, this chart will show you the mycotoxin profile for the different regions as indicated by color intensity. The darker red color would indicate areas of extreme risks, while the lighter colored ones would indicate moderate to low risks for those particular regions. In the Greater Asia Pacific region, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, we can see two sub-regions that are having extreme risk. One of them would be China and Taiwan, and the other one would be the South Asia region. And as mentioned in this short talk, I will give focus to South Asia as a sub-region. Now, South Asia, which is made up of India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, is under extreme risk for mycotoxins as indicated in the 2024 Global Mycotoxin Survey. So we see a total risk factor of 85% for this sub-region. And this has been the case for the sub-region in previous years as well. In terms of prevalence, the top mycotoxins of concern include aflatoxins, followed by prevalence of ochratoxin, T2 toxins, as well as fumonisins. Now, if we compare this to the 2023 annual report, we see that the prevalence almost followed the same trend. And also, apart from that, the average positives as well as the contamination levels and the ranges almost followed the same trend as well. So for both 2024 and 2023, as we can see here, and even traditionally for the South Asia region, aflatoxins remain to be the most prevalent and with significantly high average contamination levels at that. Now, looking at the three other mycotoxins, 6 out of every 10 samples were contaminated with ochratoxins, fumonisins, and T2 toxins with contamination levels above the minimum threshold for sensitive animal species and stages. Zearalenone, on the other hand, would have lower prevalence, but average positives of above 50 ppb, indicating that there will still be concerns for breeding animals as well as sensitive animals. What is also noteworthy from the 2024 annual report is that 98% of the more than 1,600 samples that we've analyzed for the South Asian region contained contamination of mycotoxins. And if we dig deeper, 83% out of all those samples have more than one mycotoxin present. So again, indicating co-contamination and the possibilities of synergism as well as additivity of mycotoxic effects. Now, let me take you to a very quick review of the major feed ingredients that we use in the South Asia region. And this may help explain the mycotoxin profile that we just discussed earlier. So looking at the mycotoxin profile of the three major feed ingredients, corn, wheat, and soybean meal, which are all collected in the South Asia subregion, we see multiple mycotoxin contamination with levels above minimum threshold. So these are very similar to what we saw in the earlier charts. And if we look at the co-contamination as exemplified in the right-hand side of the chart, typically 70 to 90% of the samples of these major feed ingredients had more than one mycotoxin present, again indicating co-contamination and synergism. In addition to this, the other feed ingredients typically used and found in South Asia, like DDGS, rice products, they have also been found to have high multi-mycotoxin contamination levels as well. And from feed ingredients and raw materials, let us now take a quick look and analyze complete or finished feeds. This actually gives us a more accurate profile of the risk for the animals in the South Asia region. So let me focus on poultry, as poultry is a primary species of importance for South Asia, given the limitation in time. So So in 2024, we analyzed close to about 670 finished feed samples, and the prevalence of mycotoxins more or less follows what we have discussed earlier. So the highest prevalence would still be coming from aflatoxins, followed by fumonisins, ochratoxins, and T2 toxins. And if we take a look at the average contamination levels of the samples that we have analyzed, all of these are higher than the minimum threshold levels for poultry. And if you take a look at zearalenone as well, although with lower prevalence, the average contamination levels are still above the minimum threshold. And more than that, if we take a look at co-contamination, 96% of these samples that we've analyzed have multi-mycotoxin occurrence. So for our poultry, given this mycotoxin profile, we may be able to see signs of fatty liver, gut health issues, gizzard and beak erosions, wet litter, lower eggshell quality, reduced fertility. So definitely we can observe lower performance and immunity of the flock given this mycotoxin challenge. So the bottom line is with all these elevated risk of multi-mycotoxins, whether for poultry or even other animal species, we would need to have a good mycotoxin risk management program in place to be able to address such risks. So thanks for watching this short video on South Asia. To find out more about mycotoxin risk in different commodities as well as other subregions of the world, its impact on the farm animals as well as its productivity, you can explore the other videos in the World Mycotoxin Survey 2024 reports. We look forward to your active engagement. Thank you.